Caitlin Clark just dropped a truth bomb that has the entire WNBA rattled. After leading the Indiana Fever to a Commissioner's Cup win, she publicly declared that everyone in the league is sick about their success. Clark's comment wasn't an emotional outburst. It was a calculated move that shattered the illusion of league-wide camaraderie and exposed the jealousy and animosity simmering beneath the surface. All season, Clark faced cheap shots, flagrant fouls, and targeted physicality, while opponents celebrated when she was knocked down. Referees often looked the other way, and rival players barely acknowledged her accomplishments. By speaking out after winning something significant, Clark proved the Fever could overcome the negativity, and she let the whole league know she sees right through their fake smiles. Clark's statement created a powerful us-against-the-world mentality for the Fever, uniting the team under the belief that nobody else wants them to succeed. This mindset shift mirrors the approach of Jose Mourinho's most successful soccer teams, which thrived on the hatred of opponents. When everyone wants you to fail, the pressure can forge a tighter, more resilient squad ready to prove doubters wrong. The difference between Clark and others who tried similar messages is that she has the credibility to back it up. Sophie Cunningham hinted that teams were scared of the Fever earlier this season but was laughed off. When Clark spoke, nobody laughed because the evidence was undeniable. The Fever's rapid rise from league doormat to Commissioner's Cup champion made other teams uncomfortable, especially since they didn't follow the unspoken rules about paying dues before winning. By timing her comments after a championship win, Clark avoided sounding like she was making excuses. Instead, she delivered her message from a position of strength, putting rival teams in a bind. Deny her words and look dishonest, or admit them and appear petty. Either way, Clark forced the rest of the league to confront an uncomfortable truth. Clark's courage sets a new tone for the Fever. Every questionable call, hard foul, or dismissive comment becomes proof she was right, fueling the team's resolve. The Fever's chemistry and motivation have never been stronger, giving them a psychological edge over opponents who now know Indiana won't back down, or pretend the league is one big happy family. Veteran players and league officials must grapple with Clark's honesty, which contradicts the carefully curated image of universal sisterhood in the WNBA. Fans, meanwhile, are embracing the Fever's villain role, drawn to their authenticity and refusal to conform. This dynamic could become a marketing boon, with merchandise and support surging for a team proudly standing against the establishment. In calling out the entire league, Clark gave the Fever a rallying cry and made it clear they'll win on their own terms. She exposed the league's politics, changed the conversation, and showed young players they don't have to stay silent when faced with unfair treatment. Sometimes, the best motivation comes from knowing everyone else wants to see you fail, and using that as fuel to win.